In Minga House, we hope to connect individuals with skill that want to help and people who want to be helped. We're always surrounded with a lot of people in need, but it's a unique opportunity to connect with youth that, through no fault of their own, simply the circumstance of where they were born, what family, what situation, what limitations, what lack of resources, they find themselves living in a shelter for teens, such as in this scenario, where Jeannie, we're fortunate enough to have as a volunteer, who is a skilled teacher who has a great understanding of the value of reading. So it was wonderful to receive her to initiate a reading program. We immediately saw with reading, and it was not part of their component, it wasn't part of their programming, what reading was able to do to bring a greater identity to each of the young girls. We have approximately 60 to 100 girls at any one point, ages 11 to 17, at various stages of emotional or academic or even physical or psychological situations. And this wide range of circumstances that is found in this home, we're able to use reading as ability to build, as Jeannie says, a school within a school. Yes, they have their academic classes, but now they had this tool, this foundation to build cohort. And girls started identifying through the stories, through the roles. They began sharing because of the common books. They began exercising those that were already positive and already liked reading. Identity of where they're feeling as if they were accomplishing something unique and special. They were building their vocabulary, they were connecting. They understood that if they're able to imagine, if they're able to project their own future, perhaps based on some of the roles they're reading, part of the possibilities that they see in stories, they too can actually believe and visualize a better life for themselves. So it was really powerful to see just a simple reading program, a book club, how it was able to give us that foundation. And we saw just from how they behaved, how they spoke and acted towards each other, how they became more and more ready and excited to be part of the class, how they proudly expressed how they read more books every time, how eagerly they anticipated the classes, how they wanted more books, how now we could introduce other goals and other objectives in their life. So reading really provided a great foundation for us to build relationships and work with these girls. We're super excited that Jeannie was able to launch this, and we're hoping and we're inviting other teachers to help us. Like I said, at Minga House, participants, volunteers come and stay with us, where we facilitate an opportunity for them to use their existing skills, their existing passion, to meet up with opportunities where they can exercise those. And like I said, we're always surrounded anywhere in the world with people who need help. But it's so unique, so special to find people who want to be helped. And in this case, this youth that, through no fault of their own, they just need not a hand out, but a hand up. And they need role models, and reading has presented us with the foundation for that. So we very much invite any teacher, any reading advocate, anyone who believes they can be of help and who has a passion for reading, to further instill that passion, which ultimately leads to higher ed and just greater opportunities as a greater worldview. So that's Minga House. Thank you, Jeannie, and we invite you to participate. Thanks.
Recuerdo que la primera vez que sentí un impulso artístico fue después de haber terminado mi primer libro. Tenía, no sé, 13, 14 años, y por mero gusto empecé a leer un libro de un escritor muy famoso, Gabriel García Márquez, y cuando lo terminé, para mí el mundo se expandió. Y en ese instante, en ese preciso instante, entendí la importancia que tenían los libros en el desarrollo, en mi desarrollo personal. Y claro, la importancia que tiene el desarrollo de cualquier persona. A veces, una palabra mágica puede cambiarnos la vida. Este cuento se llamó Palabras Mágicas. Espero que les haya gustado.
I will never forget the first day I brought a few books to the school. I had only stuck 5 copies of each of my titles into my suitcase, hoping that maybe there would be some other volunteers or someone I would run across from the States or somewhere that was interested in learning Spanish and might want to read one of my books. So that was all I had. And after asking around a little bit and forming kind of a group of readers or girls that said that they were interested in reading, I brought those books over and was completely blown away by the reaction. They were so elated. They grabbed them and actually kind of tried to hide them a little bit so that no one would take them, and began to read them immediately.
Me ayuda a valorar a las personas, a ayudarlas, a respetarlas.
Me ayuda mucho en manejar mis impulsos, ser una buena niña, pues no como la antes era, pues tener mucho carácter, nos enseñan mucho el respeto, el valor por uno mismo.
El impacto que hemos tenido con nuestras chicas es que en el momento que las niñas o adolescentes egresan, se llevan consigo una serie de experiencias y nuestra idea es que esas experiencias impacten en un proyecto a mediano o largo plazo. Ese proceso de resiliencia hace que nuestra labor día tras día sea más gratificante. Es por ello que tratamos de dar el 100% de lo que tenemos.